morning you can gently talk to them over a cup of coffee and a muffin. And so, you know, do give them your opinions. That's what they're here to listen to. So once you've heard them speak for 2 minutes, I'm sure you'll have plenty of questions for them afterwards, but not as an open forum, because they're here for a nice, gentle morning. They want to get to know you on a more personal level. Okay, Mark?
Thank you.
Oh, you had the floor?
Yeah.
I love you, Team UKIP.
Right, well, as Joe says, we're going to have 2 minutes from each of the candidates. We're going to go alphabetically by first names, that's alright. So David first, Nigel, Tim, Winston. It's alright? We're going to be along here.
Yeah.
Because we've got Ray over here doing a little bit of filming, it's alright. So if we can ask, I'll call up 2 minutes at the end and then say thank you. And then
Ray, you didn't film me, did you? Because
I wouldn't dream of it, Joe. I wish we had.
Sorry. I was going to say that's a shot behind you.
We're not in your way here, are we?
No, not at all. No,
You're being filmed, David. Get your best side.
no problem. Unfortunately so, David.
Here we go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Joe, thanks so much for your hospitality in this lovely home. I haven't been here before, and Mark for organising this. Really, in the 2 minutes, just to say, I think this leadership campaign is a choice between, do we become a bigger, more professional party? Do we want to be the 4th largest party or the 3rd largest party, if you count the Lib Commons as one party now? Which means policies, being more professional, raising our game, or do we want to go back to being a single issue party, safe in our comfort zone, and just really concentrate on European elections? I don't think that's the way to go. As you probably know, many of you, in fact Mark did some great work on the housing and planning paper, which I'm very grateful for, but I firmly believe in policies, because policies make us relevant. When you go on people's doorsteps or out in the streets, or to hustings meetings, you know, having policies make you relevant. And if you don't have relevant policies, you don't have councillors. If you don't have councillors, you don't have MPs. If you don't have MPs, we don't leave the EU. It's as simple as that. This is why I think this is about really being in favour of policies and professionalising the party, because we have to raise our game. I want a team approach where we bring in talent from you know, there's a lot of people here, including Joe, who have some great talent who can offer the party. I mean, in a professional sense, of course.
I make great coffee,
But I do believe in a team approach. It worked with the policy groups. I created the policy groups. We had 150 volunteer. We do have talent in this party. We've got to use it properly. But I think we have wonderful opportunities. I'm working at the moment on Alternative Vote Plus, the campaign. We have an MP who's put down some amendments. If we get that through as a voting system, we could have 20 MPs. And we could have 30 elected peers. And I do believe we can be the largest UK party in the European Parliament. So that's my vision. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Morning, everybody. This is the second coffee morning I've been to here. I came to one in February when there was an issue about the mosque that was about to be built and had been approved by the local council in Camberley, and I came along to this coffee morning, got some information, met some local residents, used the information. I went and had a drink, which is something I like doing, with the chief political editor of the News of the World. I gave him the story as an exclusive. They splashed it, and within 4 weeks the council had overturned their decision. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how communication works in this party between members, MEPs and leaders. This afternoon I shall be off in Mole Valley, campaigning there for the local by-election, and I put it to you, I've given 17 years of my life to this party. I've given most of my adult life to it. I am utterly and totally committed to it. I have always led from the front. Now, of course, since I was last here, 1 or 2 other things have happened in my life. There was a slight hiccup that made me sick, which 1 or 2 of you may have seen. All I can say is I'm better, I'm fit. If I was bold before, I'm fearless now, and if I'm your leader, I'm the one that will communicate the UKIP message to the mass millions through the radio and the television. Thank you.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's very nice to be here in darkest Surrey. The party has many resources, many talents, and coffee mornings in darkest Surrey are some of the best things we have. Talking about Mark's performance, I'm very impressed by that. Raised 110%. Good organisation. I just saying, for us, Dean, I cited pictures up 120%, but again, a certain amount of organisation. This party has many talents, and I've been very impressed. I'm a relatively new boy in the party. I've been in Shore 2 days ago. All of these people are writing newspapers. Apparently UKIP has got more than a dozen newspapers around the country. People wanting to write pamphlets. Lively and exciting annual conference where, in fact, there was wonderful 50 minutes which I've actually had videoed and sent round to some members. We're having a meeting about that in my constituency, in my home, in a few days' time. Many things that, many strengths and many things that... But the truth is, the last 3 or 4 years, the membership has been falling. Some branches have closed down. I think one of the problems of the party is this kind of getting this balance right between what happens in Brussels and Strasbourg and what happens in this country. I am unashamedly committed to UKIP in the UK. I want to be leader in the UK over 90% of my time here. I don't want to be an MEP. I propose, if I become leader, immediately set up a London office, which I'll fund myself. It'll probably cost 100 grand a year, something like that. I propose to fund it myself. And from that, there will be a huge organisational job to get sorted out, to raise the membership, to maintain contact with the branch meetings and so on. So I want to be in the UK, and I want to concentrate on getting this party more members as well.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. We're doing fine.
My name is Winston Mackenzie. I come from a dynasty of sporting talent. I'm an ex-champion boxer. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to move forward. My theme for us moving forward is called the essential new direction. You know what that essential new direction is? It's about Parliament, the House of Commons. We are all intent on getting out of this EU nonsense. We know about the tariffs. I can't preach to you, people who really know and understand. But let me tell you, unless we can have and adapt this essential new direction for Parliament, unless we have a leader in Europe and a leader in this country, we'll never make sense. I have the time, the dedication, the will, the desire and the ambition to get out there and do it. Unless we can turn around and say, listen, let me tell you something. When people talk in the street, they're talking about there's 3 main parties. Hey, we're the 3rd largest party in this country. The essential new direction is the House of Commons. We are surely not just the latest political party that has come on board. We're probably one of the greatest. But the only problem is people don't know our message. In a lot of areas in London and across the country, we're perceived as a party next to the BNP. Some of us are racist. Listen, I came into this country over a year ago. I've had fantastic reception from UKIP members alike and those who run the party. Let me tell you, we need to get this message out there. Unless we can get the message out there, when I say get this message out there, I'm not talking about just media. I'm not talking about just leaflets. I'm talking about getting out there and pressing the flesh to say, hi, how you doing? I'm from UKIP. Okay, right? My name is Mr. Mackenzie. That's what we do. My madam, listen. My name is Mr. Mackenzie.